Everybody. So guys, y'all won't believe what happened. So my husband is not picking me up. He said it's too late. He said it's too late and he has to get stuff done. I'm like, really? Like, you made me get up out of bed, which is good. Because I'm about to do some exercise. I'm gonna do a replay, not of the exercises today, but another exercise where it was a mashup with two of my coaches. I really like that one. That was really good workout, and it was fun. So before I do that, because I'm gonna exercise like around 4. No, I'm gonna exercise like around 5. I'm gonna do an exercise around 5:30 something, and then like around 8, I do my regular exercise, which is sit-ups and stuff like that. But I'm gonna eat before your girl does that. Yes, we have to eat. We have to eat. So this is pretty much the food I like to eat on my cheat day. So I made this turkey. It's kind of like a turkey and rice. And it is so delicious. That's my ice. I gotta get some more. Those are the sugar-free ones. That one is the apple cider one. Y'all know the ice cream. That's great. You know what? What's her name? Royce Reed. She really she resembles you know the girl that played what's her name? Keisha. I forgot her last name. But she played Rudy on a Huxtable. She favors her a lot. We gotta also talk about Tyrese. They said he was wearing a dress. But they said it was like a Muslim thing. It's like their culture. And everybody was like, okay, that's cool, but why wasn't anybody else wearing it? when it, why was it just Tyrese? Who knows? I don't know. But he probably was getting paid. I'm sure he wasn't doing it for free. He probably was getting paid for doing that. So I wonder if Tasha K is gonna have that guy Blau back on. As he said, in 2 weeks. He said in 2 weeks. If she'll have him back on. Yeah, y'all got recliner. It reclines over here. It declines 3 spots. This end, that end over there, and in the middle right here. So we won't know if he's gonna come back on or not, because now she's dealing with the Kevin Hart, and maybe she did that. Tasha K is very smart. When it comes to drama and stuff and all that, she's very smart. So she probably was like, you know what? They're gonna be asking about the dude Blau. So let me bring on this lady about Kevin Hart. Then everybody run over there, and then forget about Blau or whatever. And they'd be focused on that. That lady know what she doing. She got, let me tell you something. Tasha K got y'all running from here, back over here, over there. Tasha K got y'all running like football players on the field. She got y'all running back and forth with these half stories of these people that supposedly got all these accusations on these stars, but it hasn't even came out. It's just accusations. Alleged this over here, alleged that. So now, that's what everybody is waiting for now. with that blouse situation, they waiting to see what Jada's gonna do. Everybody waiting on her. Seriously. For real. If she's gonna sue him or not. Oh, we gotta watch some of this, y'all. Because they said that that assistant was supposed to spill more than just the cheating allegations. Excuse me, it was more on, you know. I don't even think I have to say it. I think you already know. That's what that. God, I want to start my studio out so I can take my own headshots. I told you, when you get into this business, the less you gotta pay for, the more you learn about. I got actually look at some more videos on what I need. I know I need because I've been to studios and stuff. I know I need the reflector things, those big lights. I think it goes 2 on this side and 1 up top. You kind of have to play around with it, but I want to get it. I want to get one of those kits. And I can take my own photos, or I can get I would have to teach my husband how to do it. Let him come. But this year I want to be on how to take my own photos. I'm definitely gonna be looking into the backdrops. Oh, people better stop following Cautious Kai and try to do what she does. Especially if you don't have money like that. You're gonna find a letter somewhere. Her subscribers went up too. She ain't have that many subscribers. I mean, it was at 1 point something, but it wasn't that high. She gained some more subscribers. But yeah, YouTube let Tasha K talk all this stuff about these celebrities, and they haven't done anything. It's probably because she had so many celebrities, known celebrities on there that YouTube knows she gonna get views. I mean, and this guy, he don't seem like he's a bad guy. He don't seem like the type to be a bad guy. He's very well spoken. He's you can tell he's intelligent. But a lot of people are saying he's doing this for a money grab or something like that. But I wouldn't even think it's a money grab because he's writing a book. Like if you doing a money grab, most people that just want money and do money grabs, they're not really writing books. They're just gonna say a whole bunch of things against you and get money that way. But he's actually writing a book, so I believe he does have some type of evidence, because he wouldn't be writing no book if he didn't. He wouldn't be writing. Nobody's gonna write no book and sit there and lie and stuff. And y'all even heard him say there's a QR code, and you can scan the QR code, and then take you to all the evidence. So,
first me, they did the thing that I can't stand this woman.
What about now?
I mean, a lot of people.
Y'all can see I'm signing my books for real. Some Joker boots. If you get a bent one, that's yours. That's, you know, it's authentic. Joker be fake.
Yeah, what was I about to say? Yeah, a lot of people don't like Jada because, I mean, they have their own personal issues with Jada, but a lot of people really don't like her because they think that it's her fault that Will slapped Chris Rock, because she gave him that look like, hey, I didn't like that, and you need to go check him. And look, that's just like any... People really trip me out. People really trip me out because, I mean, any man in their right mind, if they feel like their wife has been disrespected by a dude, they will have to go check him now. Did he have to slap him? No, he didn't have to slap him. But I just feel like that was a lot of animosity that was built up year after year of him just picking on them all the time, making jokes about them all the time. And I know y'all like, but they joke with other people. Yeah, but his jokes to Will and Jada, they're much more worse than he joking with the other people. Let's just be honest. He told the lady that she could play G.I. Jane, which was, the lady was bald-headed. We all know where he was going with that joke. People talking about, oh, G.I. Jane, she's so strong, we knew where he was going with that joke. Stop playing with me, guys. Stop playing. Stop acting like that's where the joke was going. The joke was not going there. He made that joke because Jada don't have hair, or had short hair at that. I wouldn't even say that she was bald-headed. Jada was not bald-headed. She had hair. It was just a very, very low cut. But to say she was bald-headed means you don't have any hair. Bald head is bald head. You don't have no hair. No hair on your head. She just had a very low cut. Okay? Just like the boys that get a really close cut, they call it a close cut. They don't call it bald head because they're not bald. They still have hair on their head. So, with that being said, yeah, we all know, and I don't know why people want to act like they didn't know what that joke was about, but we all know what that joke was about. And it's unfortunate that Will had to take it that far, but just think of it, somebody picking on you all the time. All the jokes is always centered on you, and then here comes a more demeaning joke that my wife, you comparing my wife to some some GI Jane lady in the army with a short haircut, and my lady got a short haircut, and the joke is distasteful. Basically, it was a distasteful joke. I mean, I would have felt, if I was in Jada's position, I would have felt offended. Now, will I expect my dude to go up there and check a comedian on stage? No. No, maybe after stage. Or not even to check the comedian, but to go to the people that own the place and be like, look, this such and such comedian, his jokes are not funny. They're very distasteful, and I think you need to even sit down and have a talk with him, because we really didn't enjoy the show at all. It was not a good show at all. Every time and they would probably say something to that comedian. I know a lot of times they can't cuss. There's certain things that a lot of those places, like Funny Bone down here in Virginia, that they don't allow. They don't allow a lot of stuff. And, it's unfortunate that he got slapped like that, but now Chris Rock will probably think before he does any kind of jokes like that again, he'll think twice. He'll be like, but who knows? They write the scripts for those people. The people back there probably wrote that script for him. And who knows, Chris Rock was probably like, you know what, I don't think that's a funny one I should do. Are y'all sure about that? I don't think I should do it. They probably like, oh yeah, it's cool. Will's cool. We've been knowing him for years. He's been coming here for years. He's cool. Will is cool. He's fine. He's going to love it. He's going to laugh. I'm telling you, they're going to get a crack out of it. The people are going to laugh. We're going to have a lot of people viewing this. I'm telling you, everybody's going to love it. And he probably like, oh, okay, I do it. But it didn't work out that way. So, but I was trying to find. Let me turn this down. I was trying to find. Hold on, is this the one?
Everybody else is just speculating. Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, hey, you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where is this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too, so I have the keys to
Now this is alleged.
So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they're calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like, I'm trying to find this. Like, this is unlike him, right? So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne having an with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up on it. Like, it was murk in there.
I can't right now because.
What did you do?
Look, y'all, I can't right now. I understand where people is coming from when they be like, if you're going to come out with stuff like that, don't beat around the bush and have people running from here to there and to find out if anybody else got the rest of the story. Because I know after Tasha K's subscribers watch this, I know they ran. That's what they do. They run the other channels to see if anybody else has the full details. So these people are running over here, they're running back. These people are getting tired. Also, with Christian Keys had came out and said that a powerful billionaire had did something to him. And a lot of people are like, why can't they just come out and say who it is? Why do we have to wait and wait? Because that's what they want, guys. It's a waiting game. You that's how they keep people tuned in. You think they're gonna tell you everything? Because they know once you find out, it's gonna be going and under the rug, and then people are gonna be back to another good tea, some more tea. So now it's just a waiting game because Will already knows about the allegations. Jada already knows about the allegations. And they say they're going to take legal action, but there hasn't been any legal action yet. Does that mean there's not going to be legal action? No, that does not mean. It just means that they haven't contacted, maybe they have contacted the Lord, but they just haven't issued or filed a lawsuit. Because now they have to file the lawsuit. They can't send Brother Blau a cease and desist. They can't send him that because he already told. He already said something that already damaged Will of being a homosexual. So there's no cease and desist there. There's just we gonna file papers, we're gonna get our lawyers, and we're gonna sue you for defamation. Now, if he does have evidence, it'd be a totally different thing. Because if he has evidence, they can't sit there and say, hey, you lied this, you lied that. If he brings the evidence, then what? Hey, he has all the evidence. Then what? I wonder what happens with that. Because if people say certain stuff and it is true, do they just let the case, do they just drop the whole case? And then people also have the 107 section of freedom of speech. And I don't know, but I know that the man says he has proof and he has evidence, and he's writing this book. Did anybody read the book? Did anybody purchase the book? Or did anybody find the book on Amazon? Because I looked for the book and I don't even think the book is out yet. So
I froze. See, I'm not used to seeing. Listen, it's traumatizing. I've never seen it. I don't watch gay porn. You know, I never seen a man fucking another man.
Will Smith was bent over.
And Dwayne was killing him.
Condom?
I don't know. I don't.
You didn't look at me.
Listen, even when I was with the deer in the headlights, and I finally said, "Oh shit," and they turned around and said, "Close the fucking door," right? So I back out the door. I'm not going in there. Fuck no, I ain't going up in there. I back out the door, lock the door, I leave. Will says, "I gotta talk to you." So I said, "About what?" He said, "You know what?" And I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he said, "Oh, you know what I'm talking." I said, "Well, I have no idea. What are you talking about? What we need to finish today? Like, I'm trying to get that out." He said, "Listen, I made a call. Some peoples are going to come here today. I need you to sign them." And I said, "Why am I signing papers?" And he said, "Listen, I'm trying to protect you." He said that, you remember the transsexual, I hope I'm saying it right, who got caught with Eddie Murphy. He said, "You know what happened to him, right?" I had no idea what happened to the transsexual that got caught in the car with Eddie Murphy.
Me either. What happened?
So I go home and Google it. They murdered him. Or the transsexual. I don't know to say him or her. I don't know what's politically correct. So I hope I'm not offending anyone.
It's transgender.
Okay, transgender. I could tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculating.
Yo, it's a lot. To all of this, and even Jada came out with a book. Will Smith has a book too. Will Smith wrote a book. Jada has a book called Worthy. Will has a book called Will. When was this posted?
He had about 10 seconds before the concrete set.
Yeah, Will, look. If you actually look at the smack that was coming to Chris Rock, if you look at Will, at first, yeah, he was smiling. But then he actually thought about it, and he probably saw not just Jada, but he probably saw how everybody else was laughing too. I think if everybody else ain't laugh how they laugh, I think he wouldn't have did anything. I think he would have looked around like, yeah, that wasn't funny. Ain't nobody laughing anyway. But everybody was laughing. Like, people was laughing hysterically. And when somebody's making a joke about you being bald and you got all these people laughing and stuff, it's not funny anymore. And you could see in Will's face that he was just looking at him like, you did it again, but you went too far this time, buddy. And I'm going to show you about how us Philly people, how we get down. I'm going to show you, like, really quick. Now, they said Chris Rock's brother was really mad. He was upset. You know, he was cussing, this, that, and the third. But that pretty much died down. That died down a lot. Ain't nobody talk about that no more. But you can see in Will Smith's eyes that he was pissed off. Like, he was raging mad. Like, if y'all just looked at his face, y'all can see, man, that's the Philly. That Philly came out of him like no other Philly. Like, no other. He like, really let Chris Rock know, like, I'm a good person. But when you, and that's anybody, you're going to meet a lot of people in this world that's nice. But don't forget, you have two sides. You have the nice side, the nice professional side, and then you have that side, that young side of you. That young side that will come out anytime and just snap. When you test it, when you just test it and you push on that sore a little bit and you start scratching that sore. And I think that's what happened here. He knew Jada even Jada rolled her eyes like, here we go again. And that's what happened.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I cool.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking
10 seconds.
Yeah, all jokes ain't funny jokes, and I know a lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all was like, "Oh, it's just a joke. It was just a joke." Okay, so how about somebody? You take somebody that has cancer, maybe they in stage 3 cancer, survivor, and you take them to this comedy. Like you get in a comedy show and they say something about being bald, very disrespectful. You tell me you just gonna sit there and laugh? Or no, you're not. So stop playing with us. You guys always do this when you like a certain celebrity. You would do this all the time, but you know the real. You know a lot of y'all wouldn't sit and let that sit like that. I'm sorry, that joke was very distasteful. And yeah, it was very distasteful how Will got up and slapped him like that. That wasn't cool neither. That wasn't cool, Will. It wasn't. But I'm the type of person in 2024. I believe that people deserve second chances, and I'm gonna give Will another chance. I forgive him. Now, maybe you guys might not forgive him, but I do. I forgive him. Because I really think that Will, it wasn't just that. I think Will was going through a lot of stuff. A lot of things he was dealing with. And just his regular life and his regular, just him being a celebrity, that can be stressful. I mean, just think about it. Every time you go out your house, you got people wanting to take pictures. You had people following you all over the place. You can't get no... Will and Jada can't get no kind of privacy. And I'm sure that gets to people. I'm sure that gets to them. Every day of your life, you're not going to get no privacy. You're not going to get this. People are going to want autographs. You got to be the best you can be all the time. So dealing with that and dealing with life, and on top of that, he has kids. Like, man, look, it's a lot to deal with. And he even said that wasn't him. And I don't think that was him neither. I think that just, sometimes you just snap. And that's what happened there. But like I said before, a lot of these comedians, you have to really be careful and make sure that the jokes that you say are not offending people. Because you never know who's going through some deep stuff, and you're sitting there making jokes about real life situations. You should not know. Comedians should make jokes about real life situations. It just never pans out good. It's never good. It never pans out good, and it makes people feel bad. And if you're a comedian, you should want people to feel good and like really laugh at your jokes and really enjoy your jokes, and not feel like they're being attacked or made fun of. But yeah, we'll never let's hear about Jada's book, because
try not to give away any spoilers, but there's so many things in this book that just makes me be like, Jada, what was the point? So let's start from the very beginning, the author's note. Now, I've read tons of memoirs, and maybe these memoirs also had a very similar author's note, but something about Jada's just did not ring right? She goes through this whole thing where she uses the inflection. I listened to the audiobook, which is great, because you get to hear inflection that you would not glean from reading the words on paper. And Jada goes into this whole thing about, I am going to do my best to try to recollect things and memories the way that they were. And it just sounded like she was saying, I'm finna lie. But okay, that aside, let's just assume that, she put her own little spin on all the, every once in a while she handed off a pack to somebody, right? And so she considered herself selling drugs, which is enough to go to jail for selling drugs, but not She also had a roommate when she first moved to LA, where the roommate took her own life, right? And it feels like she's putting a lot on the relationships with those people who can't speak for themselves. And when I say a lot, it's like she's taking a lot of credit for things that they experience and things that happen in their lives that just, I don't know, it's like they're not here to be.
Yeah, but I know it's a lot. I know Blau, Will's personal assistant. I know he's gonna get a lot of people to buy that book. But if Will comes out and be like, "Hey, you better not, anything you get off of that book, I'm gonna make sure I get all the proceedings because you're not telling the truth." Will can do that too. Will and Jada can do that. If they found out some stuff in there that's not true, they can sue to get all the money from that book. But yeah, that's what a lot of people are waiting. A lot of people are waiting for Blau to come out with that book. They said Jada said she was a drug dealer. I mean, she is from Baltimore. It's possible. But I know that. I mean, I've noticed a lot of like documentaries and things about like the celebrities and how they got started. I noticed a lot of them moved to Los Angeles. Most of all of them moved to Los Angeles. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I always have to.
I just want to say Monica, Manhattan is where it's at. For a hipster, have a mustache, listen to Mumford and Sons, this is for you. Silver Lake, downtown, it's for you. This is the Bronx. There's a few nice places to live. You don't really go out here. Just trust me, it's the Bronx. This one might be a little controversial, but this is New Jersey, the South Bay area, PV, because it's really nice. Like New Jersey's really nice, but it's not. This is Queens because I've never been to Queens and I never go here, so it's a little darker.
Here are the top 5 best neighborhoods to live in LA. These are all just my personal opinions, so don't take it too personal. And yes, these are all expensive areas. I don't know what you want me to do about that. Let's get to number 1. Not in any specific order, but we're starting with Brentwood. From the first time I drove around Brentwood, it has been my dream neighborhood ever since. You have tree-lined streets, big houses, big lots, and it's a very well-kept neighborhood. The starter level condos start in the low $1 million range, and the
Yeah, cause I don't understand. I mean,
Brentwood also has tons of great restaurants and cafe.
what is?
Honestly, Calabasas kind of feels like its own little world because it's a.
I understand that people move, and I get that, but I don't understand why you would move to Los Angeles and then live in a poor spot when you know what you're gonna get out of those poor areas. You already know. So why wouldn't you get your money up, become successful, and then move there instead of just move there. Don't have, I mean, you can move there and not be successful, but at least have a plan. Have a plan. Have some kind of chunk. Some kind of chunk of money that you can really do something with. But I don't get how people just move from different places and then you move in bad areas all the time. I don't get that. I never got that, and maybe I won't get it, but at least have a plan. That's all I'm saying, is have a plan when you move into these places.
Here's part 2 of a series called Affordable Ways to Live in LA. Last time we talked about roommates, now we're going to talk about where should you possibly live. Now I know everyone wants to live like in Hollywood or in West Hollywood or in the Hollywood Hills. Oh, I don't have that kind of money.
You can't.
So here's some of my favorite.
Look, let me tell you something.
Cheaper and have a lot to do.
We know everybody ain't got that type of money, but don't think that you can't get to that type of money. Believe in yourself, believe in your goals, believe in your dreams, believe in yourself, believe that you can get it done, because you can get to money and become successful if you really want to. If you don't want to become successful, that's fine. Live your regular life. Nobody's telling you that you can't. But yeah, we all know that everybody ain't got money like that, but don't get it twisted. You can get money like that if you just believe and do what you have to do to get to the money.
Hollywood Hill. We all know how that kind of money, are a little bit cheaper and have a lot to do around it. Let's start off with the Valley, specifically Burbank, North Hollywood, and Studio City. These cities are close to movie studios. Burbank has pretty much all the Disney movie studios there, and it is close to parks, and it's very inexpensive. Next is the east side. It's pretty close to freeways. It is going up in price a little bit, but there's families mixed in with younger people, and I think it's a little area. Here's part 2 of a series.
I mean, it's a lot to go in when you're actually trying to find a place that you're going to actually stay at forever. A place you're not going to move. Cause I don't know about everybody else, but I'm just not that type of person that want to move around all the time. But I'll see you guys later. I have to get to this workout. Yeah, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. So we'll talk about man, it's a lot to talk about, but right now I just want to talk about I think we'll talk about other people that they say have been accused of sexual things. And they said, if I'm not mistaken, let me make sure. Let me make sure, because I don't want y'all coming on here talking about, you lie. That's why a lot of people can't ever say I lie on my channel. Ever. Because I make sure that I do my research. Yeah, Jermaine Jackson said Jermaine Jackson sued for alleged 1988 essay. Now, this is alleged, and I'm not going to jump the gun like a lot of other people do. And be like, oh, he did. No, I'm not that type of person. I need to see evidence. And if I don't see evidence, or some type of evidence, I'm not going to just jump the gun and believe it. But, yeah, they said this person, Jermaine Jackson sued for alleged 1988 essay. Plaintiff feared for her life. So we'll talk about that a little bit later, but I got to get to my workout, guys. So please like, subscribe my channel. Hit the bell notification so you won't miss another video from me. Okay? I love you guys. Bye-bye.